So we already know what's going on in the battle rap community, right? With Official and Coffee Brown. No need for me to rehash that. It's gotten more and more and more out of control as Official and Coffee Brown continue to pretty much state their claim and try to expose each other more and more and more, and who's right and who's wrong, who's alive, who's not. It's a lot. But Coffee Brown made a video, was came out I think yesterday, addressing that people that she is tied to, or may have called a lawyer to address her, because people that are indirectly associated with this or not associated with this at all, they're getting doxxed or they're getting online bullied and whatnot. So Coffee puts out, I guess this is almost like a PSA. That's the way it comes across. All right, let's check it out. These two videos.
I haven't gave y'all no issues. I haven't brought, you know what I mean? I haven't brought y'all name up into nothing. I haven't done anything. Everybody went their separate ways. This is a freak incident that have nothing to do with me bringing y'all into it. This is people in battle rap thinking that y'all regular life ties into this, or that regular life don't be happening, or that some people don't play street games. Some people go straight to litigation. And you're a grown woman. I know Miss Black, so I just want to say I am. Whatever part you think I played in it, I just want to be clear and say the only part I played in it is being the female she battled, and she thinking she knew something she didn't. It definitely shouldn't have gotten this far, but now at this point, they're talking about cyberbullying, they're talking about dosing, they're talking about character defamation, they're talking about all types of things that Coffee, don't have nothing to do with. I never planned that. That was between a battle rapper named Official Real Rap. That was between a blogger named Polo. That was another blogger named Paperboy. That was another blogger named Caps. If you want to get with anybody on how your information was doxed to the public, why people write your address, why people call your job and stuff, you're going to have to contact them. You're going to have to let the police know about them. Because what we're not going to do is play these games here. It definitely is a felony in Michigan. That's why I need to get on here. They're definitely playing a lot of police games with people's personal life that don't have nothing to do with me, my dad, my kid, or my battle. So with that being said, Ms. Flax, I do apologize, but please do not involve me in that at all. I don't have nothing to do with any type of legalities that you want to pursue, ma'am. I have not been a dog in y'all fight or in y'all world for a long time. It's going on over 3 years. I haven't gave y'all no issues. I haven't brought, you know what I mean? I haven't.
All right, let's check the second one out.
I've never posted your information. I've never put any of that stuff on a public platform. So if you do go about things the way that you want to go about it, Mrs. Flax, I'm fine with that. I will cooperate with you. I will provide you whatever information you need, but do not include me in that. Anything that you got going on, the cyberbullying, don't include Coffee in any of that. I have nothing to do with that litigation. I have nothing to do with those posts. I have nothing to do with those interviews. The only thing I went up there and did was clear his name. So if they're telling you anything, make sure I went up there and told and make sure they tell you I went up there, pulled him up there to tell them that he don't have nothing to do with this, and I don't know why they posted your information. That was the only reason I even bought him on Caps's Live. I don't know nothing about her having him still posted on her page. I don't know nothing about, definitely. If y'all think I'm not taking charges behind nobody I don't even like. Y'all crazy. I'm not taking charges behind somebody I never told y'all to bring in here. Y'all are crazy. Y'all know how long it took me to establish myself out here with a new bit? I'm not doing that. I told y'all, I gotta live here. And the crazier part is, motherfuckers had all this man information, and before y'all went on here and said he was gay, before y'all went on here and said he was my daughter's dad, before y'all went on here and acted like I ever even gave y'all inclination of anything. I never updated nobody on anything. I never told nobody my situation. I never mentioned him. I never mentioned me. I never mentioned my baby. I never mentioned nothing. All of this is these people making assumptions. They made assumptions. They tried to do it in a battle. The battle got messed up, so we addressed why the battle got messed up, and it went from that to them doxing you, or quote unquote cyberbullying, as this email say. So like I'm saying, I don't know what people need to know. I don't know who I need to. I live in Michigan. I live out here. I've been out here for a year. Um, just reestablishing myself, getting land. Like, you know what I mean? I'm doing other things. But this whole life, I just want y'all to know, it's because I'm in a position now. I didn't start no gay stuff. Let me clarify that too, because that's where people trying to involve me still. I'm so happy you brought that up. Let me pin that. Let me pin that. Let me pin it, because I know she's gonna see this live. This person says I started the gay stuff though. There was a tweet in November when I was arguing with somebody else way back in San Bernardino, and these people, official, Polo, the people that's posting him, took that tweet and they applied it to your son. I never did that. I never bought your son up. That's part one. That's part one. So this email that you sent me from your attorney, I don't know what this is about. I'm going to respond. But since all of this is coming from social media, I think it is important that I put this out there. This right here, where they said you started the gay stuff, do not believe these people. I know it's all kind of interviews and stuff going around. That never happened. No, I have to. No, let me pin this. I have to explain myself, y'all. I came into my office this morning to an email from an attorney regarding cyberbullying, dosing, character defamation. You got to understand, y'all dealing with a grown woman. That's that man's mother. Mother. Y'all got people looking up his mother's information, contacting her job. And y'all think I'm supposed to explain, like, this is ridiculous, bro. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm not taking this charge, bro. I'm not taking no charges. I'm not going to litigation. I'm not doing none of that for some shit I never ever started, invoked, suggested, or none of that. Battle rap is too far gone right now. And this is going way beyond battle rap to where you got a woman in her late 60s having her attorneys contacting me. You got character defamation going on. You're posting this man's picture online. And the only person that they have in common between this woman and the man that's doing all this and me and them is me. So it's important that I do this right now, and y'all understand that this attorney sending me this email, no, we're not doing that. And whoever she's asking for, whatever information she's looking for, she's gonna get it. Coffee is not doing this with y'all. I'm not finna be moving around Detroit having to keep my head on a swivel in my personal life because y'all are playing games with people that don't have nothing to do with battle rap. I already lost a job behind y'all females in the beginning when I started battle rapping. I'm not finna lose everything I done built 8 years later.
I'm very, very confused. I ain't gonna lie. I see our member Archetype put this in the chat. Says, is it possible that she's lying to get official to stop? So I'm not gonna sit here right now and call her a liar or say that this is true when it comes to this video, these two videos that we just played. I'm gonna chill on that. But I will say this. Coffee is over explaining a lot right now. Actually, not a lot, too much, way too much. All right. So it feels weird, of the continuing of the litigation and these charges and the cyberbullying and the doxing and the defamation and the lawyers. And I got an email. And like even saying I don't want to walk around with my head on a swivel, you wouldn't have to walk around with your head on a swivel if somebody is contacting you with a lawyer. That would be civil. That wouldn't be like somebody's trying to go street with you. So it feels odd, right? But that's not even the route that I want to go. Arca. That's not even the route that I want to go. Let me start here first and foremost with it's too late. Once you put it out there, it's in the comments of some of these videos. It's in the comments of some of the videos that are on YouTube that posted it. You know what they're already doing to you, Coffee, and what you're going to face in your battles, whether you knew it or not. They're going to play with you like on some snitch shit. Okay, I'm just being 1,000. Like to go there and just say, no, that's Angry Fan. No, that's Piper Boy. No, that's Polo. Oh no, you got to go to this. And if you need any information, I'm going to corroborate them. I'm going to help them. You can get anything you need from me. They're going to do that to you. And if this was just a general battle rapper on stage that ended up in a fight, and then they go back to their regular life, like you say, on land and you're working and 9 to 5, and you don't got nothing to do with none of this. This is bullshit. Then even I would stick up for Coffee and be like, why would y'all do all this? Well, I understand battle rap, people use angles, but in the real world, like that's not snitching, right? The reason why people are still going to do that with you, though, not just because it's battle rap, because to our knowledge, you's a whole member, right? That little pause was the G. You's a whole member, right? So if that's what you always claiming, and that's some of the backdrop of your image and what we've come to know and believe about you, your presentation, all this cooperation stuff that you're saying in these videos, yeah, see, somebody's going to say that about you. That looks a little off, shorty. I'm being 1,000. Let me leave that alone. I could go way deep on that, but I fuck with coffee, so I'm going to chill. I'm going to leave that alone. Here's the real thing here. If this is a real situation with this lawyer and all this stuff, shorty, what I'm about to say right here is not to disrespect you. It is not to get at you. I'm not trying to just run content on you. I got a million things I could talk about. I promise you right now, this is real, literal advice for you and anybody else that's in this situation. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Coffee, you are way too scared right now. And it's the type of scary mode that almost feels like, how many situations have you been in, whether street or whatever? And I'm not, don't validate yourself to me. I'm pretty sure you give it up, shorty. But you way too fucking scared right now. Like I could use a battle rap situation before I go to me. Like Chrome 23, Rem, and Easy, they got cease and desist. I want to say allegedly, right? Allegedly, not to do Hitman and Easy, right? They calm the fuck. We never even heard Rem say anything about it. Rem never said nothing publicly about it. She allegedly got a cease and desist too. It wasn't just Easy. It was Rem as well, allegedly. She never said shit. She was calm. She was chilling. All right, let me gather my facts together. Let me see what's going on. Easy already told y'all. He went and lawyered up, called a entertainment lawyer, gave his contract to the lawyer, and said, these are the things that's going on. These are some of the accusations. A lawyer hit me up with a cease and desist or told me they had an issue with something that I'm doing out in the world. And the lawyer said, all right, let me go over there. Go do your battle. And they went and did the fucking battle. Hitman versus Easy. And what happened after that? Other than it being a multi-million view battle, shit happened after that. Why? Calm the fuck down. You talk about a letter from a lawyer. Now, I'll use me. I've been approached by lawyers many times. Many times. I lost one lawsuit with my family when I was like 19 years old. Everything else neutralized in one. You know what I'm saying? And that was as a defendant. Let me make that clear. That's me getting approached, hit up, something, collect your facts. If you're so adamant and so strong that you have nothing to do with nothing, you're not the person that released the information, you didn't do nothing, then calm the fuck down. Like Coffee, you honestly are coming off like somebody that cracks under an inch of pressure. Calm the fuck down, shorty. If I really, really, really didn't do nothing, that lawyer hits me up and I'm laughing. And if I go to the next level, I get my lawyer to help me laugh as well. Like, I didn't have people online say that they was going to sue me, right? The last thing you want to do is make me believe you as a threat, as a legally anything. And once I believe you, I move at a very, very tactical and a serious level, right? And you probably won't know about it. When I don't believe you, you'll get 15 fucking videos like I'll do for Verb, because he'll threaten, I'm suing ARP and Hitman for robbing me from the Max Out 3 pay-per-view. And then I'll hit up online my lawyer to reserve a slot to speak, to get on their calendar. I'll post a screenshot, and then Verb will jump in his space and you'll hear it in his voice. His voice will start cracking. And me and Hitman will join his space, and he'll jump off of his space in 5 minutes, literally scared as shit. Like, you said that, right? You threatened us. You said you had a problem. You said we did something wrong. I'm not scared. I have my facts. Let me go get my lawyer. And then you ran for the hills. I'm still waiting to get sued by Averb. I kind of wanted to. Damn near. Because your countersuits would have been crazy. I'd have you like Dame Dash. Go get a fucking family office and hide everything that you do for the rest of your life, because I'm touching anything that you do from here on out. I'm that caliber of calm and, all right, cool. We want to play. Let's play. Like, calm the fuck down, Coffee. And here's another example, and I won't even say no names. Even if I felt like 20%, I might want to believe you. And you threaten me about a lawyer. You know what I did? I'll go collect all your information. I'll make phone calls. I'll get into your personal business. I'll download a million videos. If y'all see my file, if y'all ever saw my file for URL while we were in litigation, that's a real lawsuit. That's not a lawyer just trying to whatever's going on with this. That's a real lawsuit, RBE and URL. If you guys ever saw the 12 plus years of information that I collected on them for trial, if we ever would have made it to trial, and I did that same thing to other people in battle rap too. Like, if this goes there, you got a uphill fight. So, Coffee, if you got all these facts, then calm down, collect them, put them together, and this person will be wasting their time and money trying to sue you. They really would. Because actually, from what I've seen, I believe that Coffee is not really the reason why somebody's or this woman or this mother and the other person's business is being like, you're the one that's defending who your boyfriend and your baby daddy is or whatever. So why are you so scared in his videos about an alleged email that you received? Don't crack that easy. You on the video talk about, listen, I'll give you Johnny, I'll give you Tommy, I'll give you Katie, I'll give you Kelly. I'm ready to cooperate with you. Y'all ain't gonna take away the job and the life that I built for myself. Nobody's taking the world from you, shorty. You got an email over some bullshit. If you got an email, this really, I know some of the things I might be saying right now might be abrasive because it's like, damn, it makes me not look cool or not look gangster, which is never supposed to be people's a priority. Grown man, grown woman talk. But this is really a jewel. You are way too scared right now. Like, calm down, collect your information. If you really got an email or a lawyer on you, based on what you're saying in here, you straight. Like, and also let me close it out like this, because I don't want Coffee or anybody to feel like I'm not at her. I'm really just like, people, like, let's not react like that, right? Here's the last closeout for it. Stream, y'all know this podcast very well. I've said a million times, at the end of the year, we're going to do some wrap-up videos. We're going to do a top 5 frivolous lawsuits of the year, right? We've been saying that, laughing about that type of shit, right? When we see some of these ridiculous things, this girl wants 24 million from Shannon Sharp. This person over here who wants 200 million from Jay-Z, and he's never met her. Like, we're going to do a top 5, okay? And the point that I'm saying there is we consistently stand like that. Somebody will try to take you to court for anything. It's what you do after that. Where can you go after that? We literally watch videos online with people on the highway that are in the fast lane. They jam on their brakes to get somebody to hit them in the rear, hit them in the rear bumper, and then they come out. 4 people come out the car like this. Or some Friday shit. Rest in peace. Right? Was that Ezel? He passed away. Like, my neck came up. Right? This is the world we in. People they need come ups, and we in a recession. What? People looking for come ups every fucking day. Averb is multiplied by 1 million. Real shit. Looking for these little frivolous fucking come ups. So fuck your email. Let's go to war with all of the facts. And if you win after that, cool. Let's go to war for 1, 2, 3, 4 years of litigation. I'm going to be right there. I don't know about you. Let's go to 3, 4 years of war and litigation. Let's do the facts. As long as I carry myself with enough integrity, when I know I'm not out here fucking people over, I'm probably going to be in a decent spot to argue some of the bullshit that might come my direction simply because people are out here looking for come-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is off Coffee. You know, like you could get that email and it could have nothing to do with official. Calm down. Call your lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of shed a different light on yourself with these videos, shorty. You did. You did. And the situation's already gotten too far. So I get the woman side of things too. It's just like they're gonna be way more. You know, like when you see me do 15 days, 15 nights with a verb, I'm in there laughing for 90% of them. You know, so I'm not, because it's like you're not walking around with his head on a swivel behind this blog back and forth with a verb. Like, anybody that come close to me that's on my radar, we're gonna have some type of issue, right? But I don't then cut off that stream and be like, well, it's up and it's stuck. No, calm the fuck down. And once again, that don't mean that I sleep on no nigga or no woman, but calm down. Like, you look a little, put you in the gym and easily, shorty, you crack into that email like that. Nah, coffee. If they don't got nothing on you, they don't got nothing on you. Okay. And that's respectfully, because it seems like you're even aligned with those people, right? So, and respect to the whole situation. I ain't even trying to get any further into that unless somebody drops some wild shit like this is the all out full, that side is lying or this side is lying over a possible deceased person. Like, we might revisit the topic. Other than that, respectfully, nah, it's too much going on in that. I'm chill, man. I didn't want to be out here, have y'all thinking I'm taking sides on that. I'm all right. All right, let's move on. Where we at? We at David.